What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy friggin' Matrix. Yeah, baby. So, for those of you who are afraid of the digital future, I got some bad news for you. I guess if you are afraid of the digital future, then it's bad news. If you're not afraid of the digital future, then, well, this is actually good for those who are looking forward to that. And again, look, I personally like digital because there are just some games that I just kind of just want to play them and that's it. I'm not looking to like collect the actual like physical copy. So I like digital. I know I collect Kindle books. I'm a digital type of guy. That's just how I am. However, I understand the importance of physical, and I do think that physical is better at the end of the day for ownership. It's better to just own your games. Anyways, I am here at pushcore.com.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Now I'm a little under the weather. Sorry about, I have like a raspy throat today, so sorry about that, guys. Pushcore.com says, like it or not, this is why PS5 Pro doesn't have a disk drive. So, when the PlayStation 5 was released during the pandemic, remember, there was like a copy with a disk drive, and then a copy with no disk drive, right? There was like the digital version only, then the hard drive, the one with the disk. Excuse me. So it says Game Industry Biz, Chris Ding has added to the US data. Points below with trends in Europe. While the methodology is not identical to one of the employed Matt Pescatella and excludes some countries like UK, he reports that around 68% of AA and AAA game PS5 game sales were digital in Europe this year. That's just Europe. That's more than half. 68% of video game sales. On the PlayStation, remember, on the PlayStation only. I think on the Nintendo DS. No, excuse me. On the Nintendo Switch. Excuse me. On the Nintendo DS, it's like 58% or 50%, something like that, right? And then if we go over here, we got Matt Piscatella. This guy is what is he? He is the executive director of video game industry analysis, Circana. He said that the PS5 is now 78% digital versus 75% digital last year. So more and more people are just opting in to buy digital games, right? Forget about the physical copy. I just want it now. Why drive out to GameStop or the mall to get it? And this is just something that's happening in our society as less and less people are going out. Everybody's just kind of like ordering everything. You sit at home, get Uber Eats, get Amazon deliveries. You sit at home, download everything. You got your Netflix, got your YouTube. People don't go out anymore. It's a sad reality, but here we are, so PS5 is now 78% digital, and digital downloads are they're taking over. They're taking over. So, and again, some of you are not gonna like this, but what's gonna happen is that since these corporations, the more they see that people indeed prefer, digital only, that more people prefer digital only, what they're going to do is eventually, when the next console comes out, they're not even going to make a physical copy. It's just going to be, a digital copy and that's it. They're not even going to put out the physical one, right? That's just how it's going to be. I mean, you might go to GameStop and buy like one of those gift cards, with the game image on it, the game cover image on it, but that's about it. In the next decade, we're probably just gonna have consoles where you buy the device, you download it, and that's it. I mean, that's how the Valve Steam Deck is. That's what Steam is about. 58% of, about I think like 58% of Nintendo Switch sales are from digital downloads. I know because I have personally downloaded, digital versions of the game. Now, also, another thing that I want to cover today is the PS5 here on IGN.com. It says PS5 has best holiday ever. Overall sales past 75 million. Right? 75 million. Yeah. So, now the PlayStation 4 is still at the top. PlayStation 4 sold 100 million. PS5 sold 75 million copies. It says PS5 just has hit its biggest quarter. And this report is coming from February 2025, so it's like a month ago from the time you're watching this video here on March 2025. It says selling 9.5 million units between October and December. That brings overall PS5 sales 75 million and bumps Sony gaming business by 37% compared to the same year last time. Okay, cool. So there's more PlayStation 5s in circulation. Still not bigger than PS4. That's why many people are still holding on to their PS4, right? But hey, I mean, more people playing. And of course, they're going to be downloading the games digitally, most of them. So let me ask you something. If most sales from PS5 is digital, and the Nintendo Switch, and many games like Hot Wars Legacy, Power World, and Black Myth Wukong, they generated like more than half their sales from digital sales, right? The PC version, like Black Myth Wukong sold like 10 million just from Steam, just from the PC version. What makes you think that eventually consoles are gonna matter? The only thing keeping PlayStation and Nintendo Switch like in business is exclusivity. Because you can't play Super Mario anywhere else. You can't play Pokemon anywhere else except on a Nintendo device. It is exclusive to the Nintendo, and it's always been like that, and it's going to stay that way. Nintendo's never gonna let go of their intellectual properties because they make so much money from it. So the future is digital. I mean, I hate to say it, but here we are. And same thing with PS5. What's holding PS5 back is just, you know, the only thing keeping Sony, PlayStation in business is exclusivity, which is bad for business. I think exclusivity is bad for business. If you're a gaming studio, publish on as many platforms as you can: Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, all platforms, right? And then we got the Xbox Game Pass. The Xbox is not a console anymore. I don't know what the heck. Most people are just using the Xbox Game Pass, which is all, it's cloud gaming. It's not even physical. So, do you really think we're gonna be in the physical gaming business in the future? The answer is no. Pretty soon, I give it about 10 years. In the next 10 years, we're just gonna be like, everybody's gonna be digital. And then we're gonna be heading into Ready Player One. If you guys watched that movie, But anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. And let me know what you think. Comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Everybody's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed.